Okay, so number one, there's obviously so many different things that are wrong here. This roof should have never been run. Obviously, if it slopes this way, there should have been a track running that way and then the rest running this way. Same thing here. This base sheet should have been set that way in the gutter, then there should have been another sheet, and there should have been a cap sheet. Same thing. Rubber should have been run this way here. They didn't do that. Why is beyond me. Obviously, split opening. I don't know how ready you all are to do this, but you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure out, so I don't want to pull that up too much. But this whole split here, the flashing is done here. This is all but crumbled apart. If I had my truck keys with me, I could stick them in there. The box is clogged up here. Not a super big deal, but there's a drop tube over here that goes down into the building, I'm sure. Let's see if it comes out. No, it runs the outside. So another way to address this would be to eliminate this, close this off with a little bit of wood, build up this area, and then instead put a, it's called a through-the-wall parkwood box. They're copper, they're like 24 inches long, and then bring it out through here where there's an acceptable place, which would be right about here. So, could you do that? Yes. Obviously, that's going to be quite expensive. I mean, this area is like 3 to deck base, figure out. A new way to reroute this. Obviously, you've got a seam wide open there. It's about 5 foot wide. But again, this is just old. You see the flashing failures there. See the flashing failures going up that whole side. So if the perimeter is open, obviously the roof is going to leak. That's anywhere. But if what you're asking is to get rid of this, just because it's so easy for it to get blocked up. Another thing that we do sometimes is we'll take an area like this and put chicken wire across it so it doesn't get clogged up. Even just trying to find an opening is, there we go. So all that, so you've got feels like a 2-inch drop tube going down. You can obviously open that, fix that. I really don't know why there's this huge depth though. What they should have done was put a drop tube here at this surface, put a sheet or two of plywood in here to build up this area, which I would do this whole side. You have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I would do, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 sheets of plywood here to strengthen that area. It's just 1/2 inch, nothing serious. But look, obviously, if I could get my hand under there right next to the drain box, there's gonna be a problem. So, could we eliminate this, close this off, and put a through-the-wall parkwood box out, bringing it next to the pillar? Absolutely. Right out through here, no problem. At that level, the bottom of the box will be right about here. You'd see a square and a shiny little copper box, 4-inch by 4-inch, sticking out there. So, yeah, we can do it, no problem. Heck, we can do it tomorrow or Tuesday, because this is not an all-day job. The hardest part, like I said, is getting the 4 sheets of plywood up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the rubber. There's not a lot of work up here. This is a tiny little spot, but you can see obviously this is the perimeter, and I can stick my hand behind the flashing. It's failed. Same thing here. It looks like somebody was trying, but they did not know what they were doing, so it's not finished. I'm going to clean this up before I go down, but this is what it looks like. So yes, You got some work that's got to be done here. But not impossible. Easy breezy one day.